express yourself in a way that you love to express yourself. My name's James Yang and I'm an illustrator. I'm Korean, American first generation. My parents grew up in Korea in the 50s. I was born in 1960, so I'm one of the older illustrators working. I always did like drawing, but I thought I was going to be a scientist. My parents actually knew before I did, because in second or third grade, the art teacher called my parents in for a meeting, and it was the art teacher. She goes, "I can't teach James anymore, teach art." And my parents were like, "Why, is he not listening or what?" And they were like, "No, he knows more than I do." Maybe when I was in junior high-ish, I really loved drawing cartoons like a lot of kids. And then I got enough encouragement from high school teachers and stuff, so that was really the thing for me. I didn't have much work the first year. I would just work on make-believe assignments, like a project that maybe time gave me, but I would re-illustrate that story or whatever, you know, and then just give myself projects like that and then put those in my portfolio. So that's kind of how I built stuff up. I feel like some artists, why their careers cut short, is they stop looking around, they stop, educating themselves, stop being interested, and their work just stops at the same level. So sooner or later, people are going to get tired of it, especially today. Fortunately, I did play a little bit of competitive sports, and that was a good lesson in how you always have to keep sharp. And in my case, it's more like I keep trying to change little by little. One of the nicer compliments I got was from an art director 20 years ago, and they say, "My work looks the same but different," which is a pretty nice compliment, actually. My ideas are sort of like jokes that don't necessarily have to be funny. They're just it's sort of like my way of looking at the world or whatever, and it's all about stripping things down to their basics. So that's where my ideas come from. If you want to be an artist, you're going to have your feelings hurt. And if you don't want to have your feelings hurt, don't become an artist. I would define success as being able to do what you really want to do with your work and your life. For me, it's almost like I would just work a little bit harder. You have to learn how to communicate in an efficient way and be persistent and believe in yourself. I know they sound trite, but there are definitely times when I lost confidence, but there's this underlying foundation of belief, and that's what got me through the rough times. Of course, I had times when I seriously had doubts, and sometimes when things are changing, you'll have doubts in your confidence, but then it's just in those periods I do remember, wait a minute, this is something that I have a history of doing well. And I know that the secret is persistence. You keep trying, you're honest with yourself, and you see where you need to improve, and if you work at it hard enough, usually you can push to another level. Don't always tear yourself down, but also be honest enough to see where your weak points are and see if that's a place that you either need help or if that's something that you need to improve.